Welcome to Embracing Infinity, exploring the infinite oneness in the space of love and truth. Host Jennifer Rose is an international spiritual medium, healer, channeler, mentor, and transformational guide. Her focus is encouraging individuals to know themselves within the lens of their divine heart and highest potential, to evolve within the frequency of love and peaceful harmony. Now, here's your host, Jennifer Rose.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome to Embracing Infinity. I'm Jennifer Rose, and we are on the Sacred Spiral Network. We are streaming over on the Sacred Spiral Network Facebook and YouTube page, the online live psychic readings page. Thank you, Veronica Jenkins, Medium Jennifer Rose, and Kelly Brickle. So good to see you all joining in here. Thank you for joining us for this very special hour with my special guest, Arnie Layton, who will be joining us shortly. A few quick announcements for everybody here, and I'll come and say hello to y'all in just a sec. We have Kelly Brickle is doing the psychic hour at 2:30 p.m. Pacific today, 5:30 Eastern, and that is 10:30 p.m. in the UK. And then we have Spiritually Imperfect with Michael Christopher and Jennifer Lee at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern, and 1 a.m. Saturday in the UK. So two more wonderful shows coming up here today this afternoon. So it's a full Friday because we just had Lynn Juno on with Kaleidoscope of the Soul. So no psychic hour today. Okay, that's right. Kelly's getting over a little cold. Thank you for updating me on that. So apologies, everybody. Few hour break and then come back on at 5 Pacific for Spiritually Imperfect with Michael Christopher and Jennifer Lee. And Lynn Juno, great show today, earlier right before. Thanks for doing such great readings for everybody and serving our spiritual community. If you would be so kind, everybody, to pretty please at some point heart our little video, either before or after or during, that would be so appreciated. Tag, subscribe, share, follow, review, all of that great stuff. It helps us to keep growing as a community. So grateful to you for all of that too. I also, I thought of one more quick announcement, and it's a special one too. My first of the 2026 For the Love of Spirit Sunday spiritual service is this Sunday, and it is at 10 a.m. Pacific and 6 p.m. in the UK, 1 p.m. Eastern. You can sign up for that on mediumjenniferrose.com. Our guest medium is Shannon Rattay. So she's going to be doing mediumship and angel messages. And Team Angel, who I affectionately call all of my beautiful friends that join me for every service, is Kelly Brickle, Nancy Maritala, Stacia Cherry, and Fran Pierce. And so we will also be having poetry, group healing, inspirational messages, music, and lots of love. So please do join us. It's going to be very special. It's a pretty high vibe service. So I do think you will feel the healing and the love as we all come together. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's say hello to everybody. So I saw that Jennifer McCormick is here. So I want to say hi to you, beautiful one. Thank you for being here today. I saw Jeffrey is here today as well. So thanks for coming on, Jeffrey. Good to see you. I saw Miss Kim Princess is here too. So I'll catch up to everybody here. So thanks for joining us, Kim Princess. Good to see you, beautiful. And I saw Miss Fran Pierce earlier too. So thank you, Fran. Lots of love. If you haven't moved over to your PT session yet. So Fran's doing PT, so she might not be able to stay too long because she's got to do her exercises so she can get strong. But she's doing super good. I saw her yesterday. She's got all her sass back. So she looks awesome. Hi, Michael's in. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming on in your busy day. Good to see you too. I also saw Miss Evelyn over from Solving over on YouTube. Hello, beautiful Evelyn. Thank you for joining us. Great to see you here today. So thank you all for being here. So, okay, I think I might be caught up. So as we keep moving forward. Okay. All right, everybody. So, Charlene just joined us, so I want to say hi, Charlene. How are you? Beautiful. Good to see you. So we are enjoying some unusual warm weather here in Southern California. It's in the mid to high 70s and very sunny. So you may find some of us gals over at the beach are enjoying some sunshine as much as we can sneak off in our very busy schedules. But we'll be making sure to kind of send it all your way. I do know it's a little colder in some other parts, but we're just we're delighted over here, so we're just so happy. It makes my mood so much better when it's sunny outside. um, Anyways, everybody, we have this fabulous discussion planned. I am so excited to be welcoming my special guest and friends to many of us here over in our community. Let's go ahead and bring in Mr. Sir Arnie Layton. Hi, Arnie.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good, very good.
Good. Thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to discussing your journey and talking about all of the artwork that you do. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Evelyn's saying we're solar powered here. we're we're definitely that is true. The sun is out in all of its glory. We're very happy right now. We're just so happy. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. And I also saw Mary is here. Thanks. I do look beachy. Thank you. Thank you. I know. And some people are like, oh no, it's freezing everywhere. So yeah, we're just all over the place with the weather, but that's okay. It keeps life spicy. So all right, Mr. Arnie Layton, I'm going to share with our friends. I know pretty much everybody knows you, but for just in case. And some of you, there's some things you may not already know about Arnie just yet. So I'm going to read your little about part here for everybody here, your little bio. And so everybody, so you can get to know Arnie just a little bit more. And as we move into our discussion, oh, Nancy's saying she's cold, but girl, I know where you live. It's got to be past 80 where you are. I don't know how that's happening. Okay. All right, my dear friends. In January 2022, my life was totally different. I was in one of the lowest points of my life, both emotionally and physically, and in the midst of a spiritual awakening at the same time. My life has been recreated for a third time. My two prior existences have taught me so much. I hit rock bottom twice and have risen up from it. This, I believe, so that when I speak on things, it is not just from saying it. I lived it. I felt the joy and the pain to the highest and lowest degrees that could be felt. In these times, I never gave up and never would or will. I will not quit. I spent years feeling others, yet not understanding what I was feeling and why I was feeling it. I had a knowing, just knowing, but thinking I must be crazy. I was fine all along. I just did not realize who and what I was and am, an empath. Once you see this, it starts to become clear. You trust in you. Through meditation, I have received light codes, sayings, and in this created multiple oracle card decks over the past years, dating back to March of 2023. You have to have faith and trust in all that comes. As someone who mentored me stated, believe, receive, and deliver. This is so true. Never lose faith and know those who pass never leave us. I know I am often guided by those who transitioned, and I am thankful and grateful every day for them. Through these experiences and meditations, I have created art as well. At the events I attend, I offer my oracle cards and art for those who it resonates with. Recently, I have been creating music, long thought lost. Never give up on you. Believe always. I spoke on a lot of things non-spiritual. I speak on a lot of things non-spiritual because I have researched for 30 plus years and will continue to speak out. Truth, love, forgiveness, and gratitude will bring unity. The past years have been a ride I will continue to let grow in and through me. Have love for self and all you do and will do. You are worthy and you are worth it. I feel such joy and love in creating. I trust what comes. I believe in it, and I will keep delivering what comes and what is true always. This from our dear friend Arnie Layton. And you can find Arnie at ascendwithin.net. on his website, on Facebook, Arnie Layton, on Instagram, Ascend From Within, and on YouTube, Arnie Layton as well. Whew. You've been through a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
understand the journey of an empath very well. So you're in good company with all of us here too. Can we start, Arnie, with you talk about these two prior existences? So that to me tells me some very significant paradigm shifts throughout your life. Would you mind sharing a little bit about that?
sure, I used to, in my late teens and 20s, I was a heavy drinker. And a lot of it had to do with my insecurity in self and the feelings I would have. And I couldn't understand the feelings. I'd be around people. I would take on people's emotions. I would feel what they feel, and I could not understand it. And I tried to escape through alcohol. And that's one thing I eliminated. That was a low point in my life. And I haven't had anything to drink for years. And the second turning point was with the loss of Marianne in 2022. Right around that time, I was starting to become more aware of my spirituality and my just having more of a trust in everything that was coming. And when she passed, it just really reopened it. Because when I was small, I used to see things and feel things. And
Yeah.
I was almost killed running between two cars. In fact, I shouldn't even be here. I was running between two cars into the street. It was like I hit a brick wall. I don't know what it was, but it scared the living daylights out of me. And at that point, a lot of what I used to see when I was very young faded away, but it never totally disappeared. I would still see things and I would hear things and feel things, but I didn't believe it. I lost that belief that I had when I was really small. And
Yeah.
now, years later, here it's like full circle, coming right back, coming home.
It is like coming home. It's kind of like being reborn to yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
To allow those parts to come up. I remember when I was a little girl trying to tell people I could feel things and no one believed in me. So you just kind of, you know, push it down and keep it quiet. So I understand. So yeah, those are some very very, very hard things to go through. And it sounds like it, took you deep in the dark night
Oh,
and you
yeah,
had to kind of claw your way back, uh, back into the light again.
definitely. Definitely. Like I said, and with the loss of Marianne, that's what really did it. That's what I mean, she's still with me all the time and
Yeah.
she works through me. And a lot of the things that she wanted to do and never got to do, I'm actually doing. I'm trying to help other people and to reach out and assist others. And that's what she always wanted to do. And I know she's always here with me when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
fact, I will say this. I probably don't feel everything like everybody else does, but I do, like feel things. And the past two times I was on shows right before I came on, I had the same experience. It's like I could feel like around me. I feel like there's support around me. And it was the same thing
yeah.
right coming on here. I'll get a temperature change, I'll get chills, and it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Oh yes, it is. It's very cool. It's very cool. And it makes me so happy because I can feel the emotion in you and that and your love for your beloved Marianne and to know that you feel her so strongly around you that like touches my heart in such a way because I can imagine that kind of heartbreak and so that her spirit stays with you. That's such a bond. It's a very beautiful bond.
And that's one thing I really feel strong about too. When life gives you something, what are you going to do with it? Never fold, never, run away. Take things head on and take a bad experience and turn it into something positive for yourself and
Yeah.
others.
Yeah. Create beauty from ashes.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
Your words are so inspiring that I read earlier, and it's lovely to see how much you put of your heart out to others too, because it feels like part of your mission or part of your goal is after everything you experience to want other people to be happier and to live better lives as well.
Hmm. Yeah. There's no need to let fear and doubt rule you. You control your destiny. Make it the
Yeah.
best one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, you have to, Evelyn is saying, especially having to be the macho male, no room for sensitivity, big boys don't cry. Yeah, that's what a lot of men are grow up with. And that makes it even harder when you are so sensitive and intuitive like you were at such a young age.
Yeah, I can never understand, like I said, growing up. It's like I'd be around people and like people would tell me one thing and I'm like, that's not what you're really about. I could always sense and I could always feel it, but I could not
Hmm.
understand it. And it took so
Yeah,
long. And when I started coming into this community and like I had a mentor and everything, that really helped me. That helped me to understand more and helped me to become more aware of myself. And it's so funny because the name of my website, Center from Within, I did that
yeah,
before I even started doing any of this. It's like I knew intuitively to do that, to use that name because that's where everything stems from. It's all from here. It's all from the heart, and it's all from being your authentic self and speaking your truth and being in your truth and standing in your truth. So
I love that. I love that. And Kweezy saying, I cry. I'm not too ashamed to cry. I love that, Kweezy. Thanks for being here with us, too. So, uh, male sensitivity is quite sexy, everybody. Just any other guys who are watching or wondering if it's okay to like let your sensitivity to us gals, we're kind of tired of the old the old way of doing things. We find it quite sexy. So just in case you need a little nudge to let your heart out there, guys. God, I could raise the vibe of that. And a lot of beautiful comments. Kim Princess is saying beauty comes from darkness, and Arnie is a good egg. Absolutely. I love that too. And just a lot of support for you and happiness for all that you've been through and what you've been able to create out of it too. So I love to see so many people here for you. And how have you learned to manage your sensitivities? Because I know it's a continual process. Because, like you, I feel everything. I feel other people's emotions, especially those people who I'm very close to. I can feel the world, and I have to. I do have to be very mindful in recognizing the difference. Christy saying, "Absolutely, hella sexy."
you have to really go within. Everything is from within.
Yes.
And compassion, have compassion. First of all, to do anything in this realm, as you know, and I'm sure most other people know, you have to have love for self. Because if you don't have love for self, what you're going to project out there is negativity, even though you're not trying to. You have to go
Yeah.
within. And it's not being conceited, it's not being narcissistic or anything like that. It's a genuine love of self. And that will
Right.
just expand. It'll just let out. And you can grow that way.
I agree. I agree because conceit and narcissistic behavior doesn't come from self-love. It comes from deep insecurity. And so that's the
Yeah.
switch. They're very different energies too. And I agree with you also because you were saying like the self-love, otherwise you're projecting negativity. You don't even realize because it's these are all these sort of subconscious and unconscious beliefs we have about ourselves that are kind of running in the background. And if we don't go within and address them and make peace with them and love them, then we have a different experience than what we would like. And what I also love, Arnie, is you talk about ascending from within. So it's not just beings from, the other realms coming in and saving us all. We have to do the work, that inward connection with the soul. And that's a very kind of proactive, self-empowered way of believing, of
Mhm.
doing and being.
Yep. True strength comes from within.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Um,
with everything that's being pushed upon us in this world, I feel in the world outside and in the spiritual too, as the veils collapse, there's always going to be the duality, the good and the bad. So
yeah.
you're going to have the energies coming in and trying to separate people. And the trick is to see through all of that and bring in unity. Everything
Yeah.
has to be through unity, we can do anything, as we are all one.
Absolutely. And it takes some mindfulness and really kind of like staying, staying kind of like in your body and alert. Because I can sometimes tap into energies that are kind of, they're, like you said, they're creating separation. And it's like, and so when you become good at kind of understanding your thoughts and your feelings and the emotions in your empathic nervous system, you can begin to start to discern, oh, that's just like an energy of separation. That's not mine. I don't have to believe the story. I don't have to fall into that. So it's kind of like waking up from a dream, the dream of the conditioning that we thought we were, and then who we just discover ourselves to be. Evelyn saying, a beautiful soul.
It's funny when you're talking about, that's what I call the whisperers, because it's always that voice in your ear. Like,
Mhm.
and you have to discern, wait a minute, is that my inner voice, or is it another voice trying to infiltrate my thoughts and my feelings, and how I'm going to present myself or how I'm going to act. It's very
Right.
important. That's why I say everything stems from within.
Right. Yeah. And because we are all telepathic, we can pick up, and the more sensitive and the more intuitive we are, we can pick up on these thoughts, but they can filter through our mind and make us think that there are thoughts. And so it's like, it's such a little, delicate balance of like not disowning something that could be yours and addressing it, and then not taking on something that's not yours and believing it. Right. It's like, it's a little teeter totter we have to go through too. and um, and Nancy is saying, thank you for representing the spiritual male reflection. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that, because you got a lot of love over here too. And Michael's here giving you a lot of support. He says, "Aho!" Mary Coombs is saying, "Your words are very inspirational." Gary for Grace is giving love and blessings to all. That's so beautiful. Michael's really happy. He says, "Good to see Arnie doing his thing as a guest." So he's coming here. That's so cool. And Evelyn's saying, on good egg and sexy vulnerability. So I think we started something, Arnie. Vulnerability and sensitivity is the new sexy, everybody. 25 Bucky's saying, Arnie and Jennifer, thank you. Hey, good to see you. And Kim Princess is chiming in. She says, it took me a long time to discern what are my thoughts and others' thoughts. And that comes from being telepathic. Yeah. And that's a whole nother hour, everybody. But yeah. It's, oh my gosh. Yeah. But it's things can, yeah, we'll leave that alone. But yeah, I get it. So let's shift into, Arnie, all of your creative endeavors. So you're making music. You created all of these fabulous oracle cards, writing songs. How long has that been? Like, was the musician piece like from the beginning, or did you pick that up later in life? Or
When I was younger, I used to play violin, keyboard, and guitar, and I wanted to be in a band. And we had people form together, and we almost did, but it was at the time pretty much where we were finishing high school, and one person would leave, another person would leave, and it just became something I let go. And through injuries, I lost the ability to play. I used to play right-handed. I had to switch to left-handed. Then through injuries again, I have problems playing. I get nerve damage in my hands, and spinal damage and neck damage. And it's funny because now, like, once again, this is why I say you could either quit, pack your bags, and go hide, or you push forward. So there's always other ways to create. I used to draw a lot. Now I do everything through the computer. Even playing wise, I can still play a little bit, but as far as writing, I now use AI as my backing band. So I had created a whole bunch of songs that I wrote, and I found them back in around July of August of last year. And I just decided to try and do something with them. So I've been doing that. I created all those, and I continue to write. And like with the cards also, that's something that started coming to me in meditations, I would say around March of 2023, late February, March of 2023. And I would just start jotting them down because I'd always keep a notebook. And as time went on, it's the very first deck I did, and I dedicated it to Marianne. It was totally different from what I wanted. I wanted to be like all different fairies and that in the decks and that. And when I was almost done with it, I just got like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. Things were coming down to me. It had to be a certain color, no images, just the light codes. Because like these different decks and that, they're for healing, but for each person, it's going to be different. Each person that picks it up is going to have it healed and have healing done a different way. For me, that one was meant for, it had the violet flame energy and the purple in it, the light codes. So I also work with tuning forks. So those particular cards, I also made an 8x10. And if I do tuning fork healing, I'll feel whatever symbol needs to be used as its vibration or frequency and use them that way for healing also. So it's like, with each one of these, every one of these decks, just about it, they started off one way and became something else.
That's really beautiful.
Intuitively. And what comes.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. And everybody who's here joined us, and thank you all for being here. If you check out Arnie on his website or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, you can see so many of the cool things he's created, the cards, and he's got music videos on there. Super cool. I've seen a lot of them too. So you're putting in some really beautiful energy out there. Your beautiful channel, because you're channeling all of this, so I give yourself a little more credit than you're giving yourself. My friend. Hi, Vivian, too. Hi, Irene. Somebody was saying, too, that it sounds like teaching and mentoring might be in your future. Have you thought of this, my friend?
I've been told that I'm meant to speak out and I'm meant to help others. I know that. And I'm trying to do that best I can. I will not force anything. Everything must come generically, naturally, because otherwise it won't be authentic.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And Jeffrey was just saying perseverance, unfolding into beauty. Absolutely. And Nancy, turning the storm into something beautiful means not pretending the storm didn't hurt you, but choosing to create meaning from it. That's where the beauty really comes from. Yeah. Thanks, Nancy. That's beautiful. Hi, Jill. Good to see you. So it's a lovely energy that we're all sharing right now too. We do have a couple of screen shares for you, everybody, so you can see just a sample of Arnie's work. But there's so much that he has to offer. So let's go ahead and put those on. Kelly and Suri are both in the background helping us get this going here too. So thanks, Kelly and Suri, for all of your help today. And this is Arnie. I'll hand this over to you.
That is the Angel of Love and Light. It's one of 7 that I've done, but this one I feel most drawn to. Yeah. And I got light codes as I was doing these because there's so many different ways to meditate. And one of the forms of meditation for me comes through music and through drawing and doing art as you're just becoming an open channel. And I just felt to use her. She is an angel. She is an angel to me on heaven and earth. And one of the songs I actually did, I did for her, and I incorporated the artwork into the video. And like with these, each one has a set of light codes, and they're all for different modalities of healing. There's gratitude, there's thankfulness, there's Angel of Love and Light. This, I'm sorry, I start feeling it when I see this.
I do too. I know I'm choking the tears as well. I can feel the love and the light literally emanating from the screen. So yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love the little sunflower she's got in there. She's like the sunshine too, You've got some symbols here on the bottom as well. Are these the codes that you channeled?
Yeah, that's what I felt as they came through to use. And when I was doing each piece of artwork, I would look at these codes and whatever I felt, whatever really resonated, went into them.
Ah,
So
absolutely
they're all the
beautiful.
healing. I couldn't tell you what they say. I really don't know. But it's more of a feeling for me with all of
Yeah,
this. I just know.
yeah.
It's healing.
Yeah, and then those as we observe the codes, they can come into our consciousness as well too, and we can take those energies and add them into our uh, system as well too. So a lot of positivity, gorgeous, beautiful, so beautiful. She is so beautiful coming in too. So they're everybody's feeling this too. So it's hard to say goodbye to her and go on to the next photo here. But she is, oh, yeah, just take a minute. Okay. Oh, can we put on the other slide that shows the all of the cards, Surya and Kelly? Pretty please too. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so this is from your website, just so everybody can get an idea of the many cards that sets that you've created that they can look and order and purchase for themselves too.
Right. With these, um, I have to be probably the worst salesman in the world because I feel like they need to be held. And this is why I do the shows that I do too.
Yeah,
Because each deck is going to resonate different with different people. And I love that. I love when I'm at these events and someone comes and they pick it up and they'll feel something from it. And
yeah.
they'll be able to like say what they're feeling. And a lot of the time it's like what I felt when I created them. And I love that. That is the best. And
I
this was
love
the
that.
very first one that I did. This is the one I dedicated to Marianne. And on the cover in the background is a tree, and it's on a tree that I went on a retreat. And this tree, when I went up to it, I felt like I was phasing through it. It had like so much energy, and I just felt to incorporate that, incorporate her. And like I said, that was supposed to be totally different, and that's how it turned out. It has the light codes and the healing and the sayings, and all the sayings came in meditation too.
Yeah, that's love.
Mhm.
That's just your love in action. Jeffrey's saying, magnificent beauty you've brought into this world. Yeah. Um, uh, you and I are also we're very aligned, and I love that you love the nature spirits, the fairies and the dragons and the angels. So it's like we're kin. You're my people. we
Mhm.
have to keep the magic alive. It's like we're born with the magic, and then we push the magic down into some dark hidden place. And if we don't keep the magic alive, like that's what's so inspiring and helps us to grow. And so tell us a little bit about your connection with like the angels and the fairies and the dragons and the nature spirits, and if you would.
That's like when I'm outside in my yard, especially. I have a cemetery in the back right behind me, and I love it.
Yeah,
It's like one of the best experiences when I can be out there because I'll put my feet right into the ground and I'll just sit and meditate. And I feel such a connection back there to elementals.
yeah,
It's amazing. And I'll feel even she's back there. In fact, in one of the pictures I actually took, I felt a presence was there. And when I actually saw the picture, I see the ribbon, the light ribbon, and I really feel that was her because I always feel like she's in that area of the garden. And yeah, it's just amazing. Like the fourth one that I did, the elementals deck, I actually had the deck, and in one of the ways I do this, I try to infuse energy into these cards. It was April 8th on the eclipse last year. I was outside and I had the cards and I put them out in different areas of the garden. I wanted to have like by like a tree, by the grass, all around, and with the energy coming in from the eclipse to infuse into the cards. So I try to do that. I do that with one deck. And then whenever I get the actual decks in, I just put that on top and I try to infuse the energy of that into them too. But yeah,
yeah,
elementals, angels, like each one of these decks, there's so many different types, and it would be at the time of what I felt was coming in, or what I felt strongly. And half of the time I don't even know. It's like, okay, this comes in, I'll do this. This is, it's like the idea just hits, and
Yes.
just
Yes.
leave deliberate. That is so
Uh-huh.
true. Mhm.
Yep. You got that exactly right. You're doing it exactly right. Like I said, you're a beautiful channel, much more talented than you're giving yourself credit for, and how open you are. So I love that. And everybody who's watching, all our friends here, if there's any questions you'd like to ask Arnie, please put them in the chat here in the comments. We would love to hear from you as well too. Kay Weezy, who comes on a lot of our shows here too, is saying we have a mutual calling because he's a musician as well too. So he's feeling real connected to you right now. So, and Kim Princess is saying fairies are real. Yes,
Yes.
I agree. They visited me when I was in my, like, the biggest stage of my awakening was in 2020, 2021, and I had a lot of fairy energy coming in, and that magic was so, like, wanted to be talked about and wanted to be given space for too. And then here we are, now making space for it. So so it's like they'll come to you as well too. It's like we don't even have to seek it out. Like, it's just there and it comes to you,
Mhm.
right?
I love it.
Yeah. Was Marianne into, like, that kind of, like, magic, like the magic and the fairies and all that
uh,
as well too? And
Not really. She suffered from bipolar, so
Mhm.
that's what a lot of it kept me away from, like this. Even though I was
Yeah.
intrigued, I would be looking
Mhm.
into, because there are some aspects that are dark, and that would, like, sometimes trigger her. But she was spiritual, and she was very gifted, very
Yeah.
autistic, and
Yeah.
that's why it's just everything happens for a reason. We come here with contracts, with to experience things, to grow,
Mhm.
and it was kind of meant to be. It was something that I needed as a trigger, I guess, to push me where I am going now. I
Mhm.
never thought I would be doing anything I'm doing. So never.
Yeah, yeah. I think she's so proud of you too, and God bless you for just, like, taking such good care of her and prioritizing her, and then I feel like she's, like, your biggest inspiration. So I love that for you.
Yeah.
Mary Combs is asking Arnie, is music still part of you being an empath?
Part of me being an empath.
Well, you're still creating music for
Yeah,
sure,
I would
channeling it
say
and
sure
writing.
it's part of me. So it's going to be in everything I do anyway. It's
Yeah,
everyone has any of these abilities for psychic abilities. We all have it. It's just we don't believe.
yeah, absolutely too. And um, music is quite a language, because the spiritual realm is creation, right? And so music is very much like a language of the universe, like art is, right? And that's got its own coded frequencies in there too. And but we do feel that music, right? We feel the music, and I would imagine, when you're listening to music, you probably can feel the emotions that connect with the frequencies of the music, and also the emotions of the collective that listens to that music as well too. Because I kind of feel like you can, because I psychic
Mhm.
too.
You have to watch though, because the music that is out there is at a certain hertz and frequency. So
Hmm.
like anything that I've purchased through the years or have, I converted to 432 hertz, because everything is at 440. And that they did studies with all this too, where if
Hmm.
you play that frequency around plants long enough, they'll fade. And if you use a
Ooh.
different frequency, they will flourish. So like I did that with all the songs that I listen to, and even the ones I create. But when I upload them to YouTube or something like that, I can't guarantee, because I don't trust their algorithms. They could adjust it, but like anything that I record or I print or I do is at 432 hertz.
So
And
that
that's
people
why,
can take in the purest form of the
yeah,
frequency.
it's nature's frequency. And
Yeah.
that's why I just love it. I'll just sit and I'll listen and I'll create and I just get lost. It's like a form of meditation.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. And Michael is saying everything is frequency, everything is music.
Yep.
That's pretty beautiful too.
I love to mention Mr. Zen because thank you, Michael. It was through Michael and Grace that I've actually got to get in touch with like everybody in this network because I love this network. I've never seen anything where people support each other so much and
Yeah.
just want to help each other and love it. Because here in New York, we don't have that. We have a lot of good people, but there's a lot that you want to keep away from. But I just love it. I love what Kelly created. I love what she did, and I'm so grateful for Michael for his show and everything that he does in bringing us all together.
Oh, thank you. It truly is a loving community. And it's like, I really get to see in action how love keeps attracting to love, you know? So it's like we start out with a seed in this little hub here too. And then here it is. And then here's this one and here. And so it's like growing like this. And it's like, that's a wow. like, I already believe in the power of love, but that's still a wow to actually like watch it unfold, before my eyes like that too. It's amazing. And Nancy's saying such a beautiful community, and you, Arnie, are a big part of it too. Absolutely too. And Miss Evelyn was like, so when is Arnie going to have his own show on the Sacred Spiral Network? So you're being plugged for teaching, mentoring, Shin hosting, my friend. I, no, she doesn't have a bad idea there, Arnie. So if you feel called, uh, oh, and Evelyn's mentioning being the light. Our new show that we have
Yes.
on right now too,
Brian, yes,
with Brian
awesome.
Lauer. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very special too. Beautiful soul there as well too. So it's like so much growth, so much expansion, so much love, so much light too. And Nancy's agreeing. She's like, Showtime, Arnie. And 0251 Bucky's like, Arnie is the what are you going to do with all this love and support and encouragement, Arnie?
Give it right back to everybody.
Oh, I love that. Okay. And Jill is saying, I love music. My new favorite is the band from Australia called Parcels. Their album is called Loved. I haven't heard from them. I would love to check that out. Thank you, Jill. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's awesome, too. Okay. And let me see. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Mary is saying, I love 432 Hertz. So she's definitely on board with you there. Kay Weezy loves music. It's the reason why he's here too. And Jill was saying she was so sorry for your loss too. So there was a lot of love going for you and Miss Mary Ann too. And let me see here. Kim Princess is saying nothing is coincidence when you were talking about like how everything kind of happens for a reason.
In fact, I have
And
that on the back of my card. There are no coincidences.
you have that card. There are no coincidences. So.
The business card that I have on the back of the card, I actually have that because there are
Oh
no
my
coincidences.
goodness. Yeah, and thank you, Kim, for your beautiful comment. So she was saying she found me, and it helped to bring her to a lot of other people too. So I'm grateful for you too, Kim. So thank you, beautiful. Big hugs, my darling too. Charlene Chaz also loves music, and I understand what you're saying. There's a point where you start to see more because more than meets the eye, right? You start to see beyond the physical reality, and you see the connectivity of everything. So even a little grain of sand has a purpose and a connection. The smallest tiny, even teeny tinier than that too. And there is comfort in that too, and wonder and magic and a little bit of ooh. But
Oh,
it helps us reframe and rethink and kind of start thinking out of the box, which I think is kind of your vibe, your your jam is to think out of the box.
well, everything that's here, I mean, it has its own purpose and it has its own soul, whether it be a rock, a tree, a dog, cat, a person, an
Yes.
alien being.
Exactly. All
Yeah.
part of a great story.
Mhm.
um, and What would you like, Arnie, to keep creating as part of your expansion? Like, are we looking into like the year ahead or the farther future? Like what is your vision for yourself and also for all of us?
No expectations for me. It's whatever
Mhm.
comes, comes. Because, like I said, I never thought I'd be doing half of the things I'm doing now. So
Yeah.
I'm just very grateful and thankful every day for anything that comes upon me to do or to create. But what I feel, and with one of the decks that I got in late 2024, it's meant for like this year and next year. There's going to be more unity. There's going to be more disclosure.
Mhm.
And things, even though they look bleak, really aren't. Things are definitely going to be changing for the better and are changing for the better. The trick is people don't let division get you. Don't let the news media, don't let all the other outlets, you know, cloud your vision. We're all here to help one another and love one another, not to fight one another.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's so simple, but so needed to, oh, I feel a lot of emotion with that. Um, it's so needed for all of us to remember that we forget we're brothers and sisters and get so locked up in the story and all of that and forget what really matters. And we need to come back into connectivity. Because when we're sort of in the division story, we kind of got our boxing gloves on and we're we're doing that too. But to come back into connectivity, we can create so much more too. Evelyn is saying, please, please, please hear his words too. So a lot of appreciation. Yeah.
Everybody do this. Everybody speak up. That's how you
Yeah.
make a difference. Everybody's voice matters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, a lot of us are, really trying hard, Arnie, to find our voice too, and to make that happen. And that can be a scary journey too, especially for us women, you know. um, how was that for you? Like, how was finding your voice and
Very introverted, very quiet. Never liked being in the scene. Still don't. But it's part of probably my contracts to
Mhm.
speak out and to be my authentic self. And I can speak on a lot of things from experience. I won't just speak on things to just speak on them. I, you know,
Yeah,
in fact, there was someone today. I think it was you, one of your groups on Facebook, that just went on,
yeah,
and they were mentioning loss, and I just like mentioned a couple of things to them because I could relate to it.
yeah.
So there's, you can speak on things and you can help other people, and you're helping yourself at the same time. It's also therapy, and that's what all of this
Mhm.
stuff is for me too. It's like it's healing because we're never done healing, and it's therapeutic, and it helps me, and I'm hopefully it's helping other people as well.
It definitely is. It definitely is. I've been seeing your messages. I've been taking it in, and you're doing a really good job at putting it out there consistently for everybody.
Thank you.
So thank you for that. Yeah. um, it's so you're very genuine and so warm-hearted, and you have so much love, and your energy is so positive. So thank you
Thank you.
for that and for being part. You're very well loved, Arnie. um, and Kim Princess was saying your voice matters as hard as it is to get out. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. And Nancy is saying even if our messages only help um, one person, that is powerful. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. My throat chakra, no doubt, actually hurts if I do not voice myself, especially when it can pull another up. Yeah, thank you, Evelyn. Thank you. So we're all doing our little part to help too. And I understand, Arnie. There's a point where you've been in that kind of like dark place of transformation, down underneath the earth, ready to sort of re-blossom once again. And thank you, Jeffrey. And you come out kind of like whew, quite different than you were before, and just like, well, it's all worth it if I can make a difference, if I can make a difference, if I can make a positive impact. It doesn't have to be a huge, but some kind of positive impact, then you can make meaning, just as you've made meaning out of everything you've been through in your life with your inspirational words and your cards and all your music that you've created.
There's one thing I would like to mention though.
Please
Um,
do. Please do.
okay, on my YouTube channel, like let's see this here, right? If I
Yes.
can, right? I don't know. All right.
Yeah.
So the cards that I create, I actually did a video on how to create them yourself, like steps or whatever to go through, because I know there are a lot of people out there that have, you know, ideas of what to do and are maybe afraid to do it. Don't, because you probably have something that is needed by other people. So just create, trust,
Yeah.
do what comes from within.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Stifling your creativity is going to create mass anxiety. So I don't think that's a good idea. Your creativity is kind of like a volcano, that the pressure and the lava is going to erupt on you if you don't let it out. So.
Just trust.
Yeah, that
Trust
is
the flow.
yeah, and the energy of creation, I mean, really is creation itself. It's your higher power, whatever you would like to label that, in action too. So not to let it flow is almost like, how could we not? How could we not? It will find its way out, though. It will find its way out too, though. And Mary Coombs is saying every bit of love is needed. Jeffrey saying deep, deep gratitude for this inspirational discussion. Lynn Juno is here too. And Michael Zinn's still here with us too. And so please, everybody, we have been putting Arnie's information here across the screen. And it's also in the description of the event on YouTube and on Facebook. So you can find him at Arnie Layton on Facebook. And let's see if I can remember this. Arnie Layton on YouTube, and Ascend from Within is your website and Instagram. Do I have that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Did I get it right? Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Ascend from within. And let's keep ascending from within, and there'll be more ascension from without. On the without that we'll be able to see. So I love that. And really, really quick, just a short interception, everybody here. Michael, Christopher, and Jennifer Lee will be coming on at 5 p.m. Pacific time today, 7 Eastern, 1 a.m. in the UK. And I think I used the wrong word earlier, but that's okay. And For the Love of Spirit will be on this coming Sunday, our first one of 2026. Please do join us for the Love, Hope, and Healing with guest medium Shannon Rete joining us 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 Eastern, and 6 p.m. in the UK. Thank you. Arnie, may I give to you for any last words that you would like to share with everybody? Thank you so much just for all of you share your story and your love and your very humble but powerful advice to everybody too. You're very grounded, and you have that just beautiful held energy. Your held capacity is quite lovely for me to witness and experience.
Thank you. Just don't fight, unite. Simple. It's so simple. Just have love and compassion for self and for others.
Yeah. Thank you, Arnie.
Thank you.
I hope you'll come back when you're ready. Would you come back
Anytime.
on my show?
I love you.
Yay.
I love watching your show and everything. I love just being in the chat. But
We love you
anytime.
too, Arnie. Thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful hour, and I feel very honored. And you've definitely inspired all of us here today. So we all greatly appreciate you and your warm heart. And don't fight, unite. So how perfect is that? So thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. And Thank you to Kelly Brickle and Suri Sawyer, who are helping us out in the background, and to all of our beautiful friends who are here. Thank you for all your positivity and your messages of support. I love all of you so much. We all love each other so much too. So we're very grateful to have each other here today. Please continue to live well, and love you well, and walk with grace, my dear friends. Have a beautiful weekend. For my Cali friends, enjoy the sunshine and stay warm, everybody else. So thank you so much. Thank you again, Arnie. Big hugs to you. Lots of love to you too. If you wouldn't mind staying on while we go through the credits, so don't leave just yet. Really appreciate you. Take good care, everybody. Have a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you. Bye.